All right. Welcome back. Last episode of the pod before the big draft. How we doing
Whoop.
today, boys?
Doing great.
Good as gold.
Good. Logistics here. Tanner's Place coming up on Sunday. I think the doors open around noonish. Draft starts at 4. We should have everyone there. I'll send out the Zoom for Derek. We'll rock and roll. Keepers lock 24 hours beforehand, right? So that's Saturday at 4. Keepers will kind of lock in. I don't know, unless something crazy happens, I guess. But we've never really talked about that, and we don't see anything crazy happening. So, sounds like the keg's official, right? Sounds like we're officially getting a keg. I haven't had a keg in I don't know, probably like 10 years.
It's been a long time.
It's
remember-
been a hot minute.
I remember our place. I think it was a year after you guys graduated because it was when it was like me, Rhodey, Carson, and I don't even think Marcus was living with us. I think it was like me, Judd, Carson, and Rhodey. We got a keg for the Broncos Seahawks Super Bowl.
Oh, okay.
And oh my God, I think that was the most drunk I've ever been. Like, I think I drank 20 fucking beers probably. Like,
Yeah. I couldn't tell you the last time. I'm excited for it. I'm pumped. I'm pumped.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah, it's been a minute. Food options are coming in. We're starting to figure out what people are making, which I'm pumped about. Debbie, how's that board looking?
It's good. I'll probably print it on Friday.
We're out on Friday. I like it.
It'd be
I
good.
Oh yeah, dude. That thing was awesome looking last year. It's definitely going to be awesome again here. So, last pod I had some creative idea thinking we could like do the schedule and like plug it into ESPN. Apparently that isn't a thing. Schedule got reset though. We're playing new people. Take a look at it. I got Derek week 1. I didn't really look past that. So I got Devi week 3, which I look forward to, right? Definitely pizza bet coming that
I'll be in my prime by then.
Pizza bet coming that week for sure. Yeah, then the only real league news was that Craig swapped keepers again. That dude owes me so much crumble cookie, it's freaking unreal.
Speaking of Craig, I got him week 1 actually. So
there we go.
Go.
But dude switched from Rashad White in the 10th round to Ken Walker in the 6th. What do you guys think about that?
I'm into it. I like Ken Walker.
Yeah. Right. Better player, worse round.
Better player. I probably would have kept it with White, but it is what it is.
Yeah. Right. I think it's fair. Equal keeper bill.
I will say I was a little surprised because what's he keeping Hurts in the 7th?
7th. Yep.
7th.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's gonna have a long time without a pick now. That's another reason I probably would have kept White.
True.
I mean,
and we still got 4 days till they lock in. You know, like I'm sure we'll see some movement. I don't know if we see any more trades. You guys think we see any trades here?
I think there will be at least one more.
Okay.
Number 1 pick is always there.
Oh,
yeah, I know, buddy.
All right.
I might not want to get to Tanner so early. We'll see.
Yeah.
Holes. And then
looks like I got Marcus week 1.
Hell yeah.
So I didn't know that they got switched up. So
yeah
bring it on.
Got switched up here. Post draft trades are definitely happening. You know, where would you guys set the number at as post draft trades? I kind of got it. Go ahead, Christian.
I was just gonna say I would set it at for sure 1.5 with a huge like juice on the over. Like
okay.
Yeah. I think that's a fair number, but if I were a betting man, I would bet the over because you could just see something small. You know, you could see it something. You know, a late round guy for a late round guy. You know, doesn't have to be a guy.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's the number I had was 1.5. So I'm with you, and I would probably bet the over as well.
Sure.
But yeah, always good time. Well, we had fun doing this last year. It is kind of predicting the first round, right? If we ran the team, you know, what would we do? right? We're not going to pick for ourselves, right? We're not going to give away our own picks here, but we're going to kind of switch things out here, right? Let me share my screen. Let's get into the draft. Yeah, you guys seeing that all right?
Oh yeah.
real good.
A lot of color.
Busy board.
A lot of color. Yeah, I hadn't looked at this in a while. I didn't realize 4 people don't pick in their own spot in the first round. Thought that was kind of funny.
Right. And Marcus doesn't even get to pick.
And Marcus doesn't have a pick at all. Right? Tyler goes back to back.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. It'll be a very interesting first round. Last week Dev had a couple things on his brain about Josh Jacobs, right? About Jonathan Taylor. Both those got resolved. One for the good, one for the bad.
Mhm.
Yeah, switches up the first round a little bit here. So I am going to start us off. I'm going to have picks 1, 4, 7, 10. Christian's going to go next. He's going to go 2, 5, and 8. And Debbie's going to go 30. He got 3, 6, and 9.
3, 6, 9. Let's go.
Once again, what would you do if you ran the team, right? So I got Christian's pick here. Christian traded for the 101. I mean, there's 2 players in my brain here, right? It's CMC, it's Justin Jefferson.
Mhm.
All right. Christian already has, what do you got? But you got Fields and he's got Waddle, right? So he's already got that wide receiver. He's got that quarterback. If I ran the team, I think I'm going CMC.
Understood. I mean, there's
CMC.
like that's the joy of being the number 1 pick is you don't have a bad choice,
No, you really don't. You really
Right.
don't. So we started off our draft here with CMC off the board. Eric's on the clock with Christian making that pick.
Yeah, I mean, you mentioned the 2 guys. I don't think I really have to talk much more into it or really give an explanation. I know he's already keeping 2 receivers, which honestly, 2 really good keepers. Obviously, the best keeper in Dotson, in my mind, just gets better every day.
Mhm.
As a 15th rounder, and you're taking Justin Jefferson. If you were to do a snake redraft and those 2 went number 1 and number 2, I wouldn't really like think anything of it.
No.
He
No,
could easily, if it shakes out this way, he could easily have the 2 best players in fantasy football.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the more I thought about it, like if we were to redo like the who has good keepers, I think Eric would be on that list.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think Dotson was just like a switch that day, and I hadn't really processed the whole thing. So
It wasn't Goddard before, was it?
it was Goddard before. Oh yeah.
Always
It
go.
is it is such a vast improvement.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
But if he wants to keep Goddard, by all means, keep Goddard.
There's still time. There's still time.
4 more days. Derek's on the clock. Dev making the pick at the number 3 slot.
Yeah, for sure.
Who are you considering here?
Kind of like Eric, with the 2 receivers and then taking a third one. And then Derek has an opportunity here with, he's keeping 2 running backs. Kind of thought maybe, Eckler would be the popular choice here. But I think he goes with Tyreek Hill. I would go with Tyreek Hill, is what I'm saying. I would I'm not afraid of Reek. I think he's a stud, and
he is a stud.
I don't know. I wouldn't be upset with going Eckler there, but I think I lean Hill.
And yeah, I think they're comparable, right?
Yep.
And I think when you have Chubb, when you got Pierce, if that's what he keeps with, right? I think Tyreek Hill is certainly on the table.
I'm not against going 3 backs, so that would be pretty dirty.
No, me neither. I like it. I'm back on the clock here. Craig trades up from the 10 pick to the 4 pick with Dev. I think thinking that probably Eckler was gone, right? And he's probably making that pick between Hill or Bijan, Barkley, whoever kind of comes next, but he's definitely happy that Eckler's there. He has Ken Walker in the 6th. He has Hurts in the 7th. He just kind of, goes stud with Eckler, right? Stops the fall.
That's a lot of touchdowns between Eckler and Hurts there. It's
yeah. I mean, I'm sure he's happy, right? Moving up for Eckler there.
for sure.
We got Christian on the spot here, making a pick for Rhodey at the 5 spot.
Yeah, I think this is kind of where obviously I think everyone's expecting like the draft to start, I think I would feel pretty safe saying those 4 in any order would be the first 4 picks. If not, I think Kyle would jump on any of those 4. But in this situation, he's keeping the 2 running backs. He's getting good value on both. So you could go Bijan. You take a shot at the rookie, but this is what I would do. I would not take Bijan. I would honestly go Diggs. I know there's a little controversy going on with Diggs and Allen, and it's like Diggs wants out. I just don't really buy it. Diggs is probably one of the most consistent players in football, and he's on arguably the best passing offense. If not first, probably second or third at worst. I mean, he's just so damn good. I mean, pairing him with those 2 running backs, maybe he looks at, stacking with Allen here in the second or third, but I won't get ahead of myself. I'm just going to stick with Diggs.
I think it's safe, man. You got Pollard, you got Madison, kind of high variance running backs, right? Like let's get a stabilizer in there. I love it.
Yep.
I love it. Debbie, 6th spot, making Tyler's first pick. Tyler is back to back here.
Yeah,
he already has Mahomes in the 6th and then traded for Cooper in the 10th, I believe.
I was hoping maybe Diggs would fall here, but
yeah,
he did not. So, I think a little even things out a little bit, probably go with the best running back on the board. And I think you go Saquon here. Obviously, he's a stud. And that's what I would be looking, more well-rounded team, and then, with the next pick, you got 2 picks in a row. So
yeah,
kind of do whatever the hell you want.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yeah, so he's got Barkley in this scenario. Barkley, Mahomes, Cooper. I got his next pick. Oh, God.
This is a tough pick. I mean,
it is. I like Cooper a lot. I envision Cooper more as like a wide receiver 2, though, on my team. Right? No 2nd round pick. He has a 3rd, no 4th round pick. I think you just take the best wide receiver on the board. And best wide receiver on the board, in my opinion, AJ Brown.
Oh wow. Okay.
Damn.
All right.
I hear some shock.
I don't think it's a bad pick at all.
No.
He's not my next best receiver. He's probably not in my top 2 next best, but that's just my opinion. I mean, but he's going to be good. He's going to be on a great offense. So yeah, I mean, I like it. That's what I love about this league is anything can happen.
Yeah, you just don't know. I also had someone else in mind there for sure.
Okay.
Don't hate the pick though.
No. I think Brown's just kind of my. We saw what he did last year, right? I just think things just kind of stay there, right? If not get better, in Philly. So that would be my next pick. He's got Barkley, he's got AJ Brown, Mahomes, Cooper. He's sitting pretty going into the 3rd round for him.
Oh yeah.
My pick. We are at the 8 pick. Christian's here for me.
Yeah. No, it's you did me the honors at number 1, so it's only right that I help you out. Obviously you have. I think I ranked you as having the best keepers. Wilson, where you're getting them, and ETN, where you're getting them, just really, really good value. So I feel like there's no real need to force anything here. I think you just kind of take in my opinion, I think like Bijan would be kind of like taking a risk,
Mm.
so I think it would be better to take the safe play. And with ETN, I think you're going to probably want a better running back, but with the running backs available, without me liking Bijan so much, I'm going to go with my top receiver on the board. I'm going to go with Devontae Adams. I'm not afraid of Garoppolo being there.
Yeah.
I mean, that's another thing. It's like you can lose your draft in the first round, but you can't win it in the first round. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So like,
Yeah.
and I think Adams is just like the perfect guy. He's not going to let you down, barring injury. He's going to get his stats and his production. So I'd go him, especially, packaging Adams and Wilson, especially when Wilson's been compared to him so much. Like that'd be a pretty cool stack in my opinion.
Yeah. And I want to be clear. Brown and Adams were like,
oh, right.
neck and neck here, right? I'm
they're not
yelling.
super far apart by
No,
any means.
I honestly, I'm sure I got them back to back in my ranks here.
For sure.
Was that your wide receiver, Debbie?
Yeah. Yep. That's who I thought you were gonna put for Christian's pick.
Yeah,
Or
and
Tyler, sorry.
I'm very happy with Devontae Adams at
I know you like Adams too, so you
Yes.
probably don't hate this too much. You're a big fan.
I do.
And you can probably spell his name right too.
I can. Yeah, I saw that. That was
I
funny.
saw Deb go off.
Oh my god, it's ridiculous. Every year. Unreal.
Debbie, last pick for Tanner at the 9.
Yes,
we got options here, man.
Yeah, we do have
There's
options.
there's still some really good players.
Yeah,
There are.
And Tanner has some sexy receivers. He really does. I love Cup where he's getting them. I love Olave. So if I were him, kind of just looking at, people that are left and everything, there's some options, obviously. I don't think there's many people that would be upset having Derrick Henry and Cooper Kupp on the same squad. So
no,
he's got his 2 wideouts, or I have my 2 wideouts, and I think that's who I would take is Derrick Henry. Not
clear. I had both of them last year, and I didn't make playoffs though.
It's a new year, baby.
New year.
Derrick Henry at 9. I think if this scenario happens, Devin sprints to the board. Do we know why?
Well, obviously, yeah. I think that's kind of why he gave Henry to Tanner.
You think so?
Oh yeah. Just a hunch.
I agree. I wasn't sure if that was if I'm actually making this pick or not.
If this plays out for Devin,
yeah,
good for him.
He's a happy man.
You, man.
He's a happy man, right? Bijan goes 10.
Well, he would actually be smart to pass on him and take him at 2-1.
True. Good point.
Also,
good point. Yeah. Good point. That's true.
I probably shouldn't have said that, but Dev will be so drunk it won't even matter. He'll forget.
So Devy's keepers remind me of Ramrod in the 5th.
Yep.
And ARSB in the 7th. He adds Bijan to that, and he's coming back around to start the 2nd here. So that was fun, man.
Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah. No,
I did not exactly how I expected things, but
you know what's gonna be funny is like we should like screenshot this, and I would bet. I would bet maybe 2 outside of the first 2 picks, because I'm not going to give it away because we know it's going to be one of those 2.
Sure.
But I would say from 3 to 10, I would bet maybe 2 of those picks are right.
All right. Well,
I just think people just have different minds than, it's.
I would definitely agree.
You the moment and you just take your guy.
Well, and honestly, I like all 10 of them.
I would be happy with
give me any of those guys. I'm happy. Who comes back to me in the 2nd? I'm pretty happy. It's good. It's good players this year, man. It is. It's a lot of fun. That was interesting. That was
Yeah, it's nice seeing it on the board. Obviously wrote some stuff down, but seeing the names up on the board, I don't know. I'm excited. It makes things
for
really
sure.
interesting.
Yeah. And like,
Absolutely.
and these guys are like debating that as well, right? Like they've been
Right.
debating that for weeks now. Like Kyle's decision of like, shit, do I add another running back and just go crazy running back, or do I take Diggs or Hill or whoever, or like Tyler, what do I do with the back to back? Like there's crazy decisions being made.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Craig will always fuck it all up and throw Zeke in the first round or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's definitely
uh crazy stuff, man. Crazy. Well, that was fun. Yeah, I think next time we see everyone, it's draft time. You
It
guys
is.
you guys ready or what?
Yeah, I feel pretty good. I'm excited to have Marcus and Rhodey coming in the night before.
Yeah.
It'll be fun to, kind of make a little weekend out of it. And
Yeah.
yeah, no, I mean, so I think our plan, I know Matt, I think our plan is to get together out there to Tanner's, us two and Rhodey and Marcus. So we'll all kind of be rolling at the same time. And
Mhm.
Dirk will be missed, but we'll make it work.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it'll be fun.
For sure. Yeah, and then you two got to figure out your Bijan bet. Or I'm
yeah.
excited to hear it, man. I'm
Yeah,
excited.
The ramifications will be available by draft day.
Yep.
Perfect.
We'll get it figured out.
Good. Well, excellent show. We'll be back at it next week for a little like post draft like synopsis, and then previewing week 1, man. So it's football. Football's a little over a week away. Crazy to think about, but
Love it.
we'll for sure. We'll get back at it next week. All right. See you guys later.
Sweet. See you guys.